Hi, I'm Rod. Welcome to my channel. Today I am listening to Tina Turner and she will be performing Private Dancer. This is the 2015 remaster version. So here we go.
Well, the men come in these places, and the men are all the same. You don't look at their faces, and you don't ask their names. You don't think of them as human. You don't think of them at all. You keep your mind on the money, keeping your eyes on the wall. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. I wanna make $1 million. I wanna live out by the sea, have a husband and some children. Yeah, I guess I want a family. All the men come in these places, and the men are all the same. You don't look at their faces, and you don't ask their name. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. I'll do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. Just a private dancer, a dancer for money, and any dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. Well, the men come in these places, and the men are all the same. You don't look at their faces, and you don't ask their names. You don't think of them as human. No, you don't think of them at all. You keep your mind on the money, keeping your eyes on the wall. And you're private dancer, a dancer for money. I'll do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money, and any old music will do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. I'll do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. Just a private dancer, dancer for money.
So it was Tina Turner and Private Dancer. I like that. Tina's vocal range in this is great, and her high notes. It's quite a soulful performance. The band, I believe, are essentially Dire Straits without Mark Knopfler, and with Jeff Beck thrown in. The band do a great job. The saxophone is a saxophone solo, the drums and bass great. The Jeff Beck does the guitar solo. I wonder what it would have been like if it had been Knopfler that played it. They have very different styles, and the rest of the song is very much in the style of Dire Straits. This could have fit in on one of their albums. It was written by Mark Knopfler. The lyrics themselves reflect either could be a dancer or a stripper, or a prostitute. Who is reflecting on her life and her hopes for the future and a better life. Yeah, I think the real standout is Tina's vocals. A bit about her. Tina Turner, born Anna Mae Bullock on November 26, 1939. She died May 24th, 2023. She was a singer, songwriter and actress, known as the Queen of Rock and Roll. She rose to prominence as the lead singer of the husband-wife duo Ike and Tina Turner before launching a successful career as a solo performer. Turner began her musical career with her future husband Ike Turner's band, the Kings of Rhythm, in 1956 under the name Little Ann. She appeared on her first record, Boxtop, in 1958. In 1960, she debuted as Tina Turner with the hit single A Fool in Love. The Ike Tina Turner Revue became one of the most formidable live acts in history. The duo released hits such as It's Gonna Work Out Fine, River Deep, Mountain High, Proud Mary, and Nutbush City Limits before disbanding in 1976. In the 1980s, Turner launched one of the greatest comebacks in musical history. Turner sold more than 100 million records worldwide, becoming one of the best-selling recording artists of all time. She was the first black artist and first woman to be on the cover of Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone ranked her among the 100 greatest artists of all time and the 100 greatest singers of all time. She was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice, with Ike Turner in 1991 and as a solo artist in 2021. Private Dancer is her fifth solo studio album, released on May 29, 1984 through Capitol Records. In 2020, the album was selected by the Library of Congress for preservation in the National Recording Registry for being culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant. Private Dancer is track 9, written by Mark Knopfler. The track reached number 7 in the US Billboard Hot 100, number 3 on the US R&B chart. The song had moderate international success, reaching number 26 on the UK singles chart. The song was initially intended for Dire Straits' 1982 album Love Over Gold. The instruments were recorded, but Mark Knopfler considered the lyrics unsuitable for a male singer, so the track was dropped from the project. Legal restrictions prevented the original recording being used by Tina Turner, so 2 years later it was remade by members of Dire Straits minus Knopfler. Terry Williams replaced the original drummer, Pick Withers. Lead guitar was performed by Jeff Beck. Turner told DJ Roger Scott, Roger, Tina's manager, knows Knopfler's manager Ed Bicknell, and Bicknell said, I think Mark has a song that could fit Tina, that he never used because he thought it was a song for a girl. Mark produced the song and sang it, and after he did it, he felt that it was not a song for a man, so it was just sitting on the shelf. He gave me the track and I copied it with Dire Straits people, most of them. At first I was going to try to just put my voice on Mark's tapes, but there was a record company problem, so we got Mark's musicians, Dire Straits, and went into the studio. Someone said, why did you select Private Dancer? It's a song about a hooker. Is it because you've been a hooker? And I was shocked. I didn't see her as a hooker. I can be naive about some of these things, but actually the answer is no. I took it because it was an unusual song. I'd never sung a song like it, and I wish you could hear Mark's version of it. He's got a very English sounding voice, and it was really quite beautiful, a very arty song, so I put the old soulful touch on it. Mark Knopfler once said the song was ruined due to them drafting in Jeff Beck to play the world's second ugliest guitar solo. I don't think the solo was that bad. I don't think it was great. Jeff Beck's done a lot better stuff. This is probably one of his more forgettable things, but I didn't think it was ugly. You know, it comes down to personal taste, really. And Mark Knopfler's got a very different style than Jeff Beck's. So I think it would be very different if Mark Knopfler had actually played guitar on Tina's version. I think the solo would have probably fitted more in with the music, or at least in the same style. But I don't think it was that bad. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and you would like to support the channel, the best way to do that is by liking, subscribing and commenting. It all helps, and I hope to see you in another video soon. Thanks for watching.